I'm reading about Aquarius. Aquarius, I think this is going to be a very interesting month for revealing information about someone who raised you, okay? Or someone that is your family, like a father or a mother or an auntie or grandmother or something like that. You're going to find out things or realize things about someone that you really didn't like or don't like. Or you're like, oh geez, what am I going to do with that information? I guess it's just so that you understand better situations. It isn't so that you can do something or have to do something about it. It's more for your awareness. A little bit flighty, and he's a little bit all over the map. And Aquarius people are like that. This is going to be a month for a lot of Aquarians too. Things will be revealed to you about situations you didn't fully understand before. And this is going to give you a heads up. And you're going to feel, like you can understand that person better now. You can, make headway, so to speak. And it could be even, about you. Maybe it's not about your mother, it's about your father, but it is about someone you love, or it's about someone who has raised you, or it's about someone who gave birth to you, or is your parent, basically. You're going to find out some interesting things about people you care about this month, and I think that's going to put you on a whole different level, whole different ball game. You're really going to understand things, and I'm going to say that it gives you, it's going to level you up. I like what I see here. Your circumstances in life have been a little bit difficult, and there'll be lots of changes, and you're going to have to make some pretty hard judgments or, calls on circumstances in order to get things back in balance for yourself. Because I think you're going to literally have to walk away from certain things, or at least if you're in a partnership, your partner's going to have to walk away from something, not you so much as a circumstance, in order to relieve pressure in a relationship. Because it does look to be a lot of pressure in trying to keep your relationship going. Now, it doesn't mean you should be walking away from the relationship, but there may be something that has to be walked away from in order to keep the relationship good or going, or to keep things easier, okay? If you are a person who is not in a relationship, this is definitely not going to be a month that you're going to move towards that. To me, this looks more like you're going to be looking at, what irritates you, what irks you. Maybe there's certain types of personalities that just don't fit you, or maybe you need to be more. I think that the reason why you may be single, if you're single, is because you don't trust people. You may be having trouble because people have lied to you, or people who have promised you situations and they didn't come through. So you have not healed those situations, and that's why you're staying single for now. But I don't think Spirit wants that to be a forever thing for you. Maybe you need to review some of the hurts in the past in order to resolve some of them, and maybe you need to speak with a wisdom keeper to help you. Physically, I think you're pretty good. Physically, I think you're pretty strong. You might have some stress issues, or maybe just not enough time to have fun. Maybe that's a bigger problem, is not having enough fun. So, if you can, health-wise, put yourself in a situation where you have more fun, I think you'll feel a lot better. It's going to be important for you to make yourself feel better, okay? I do think you've been under a lot of stress, though. I do think you've been under quite a bit of stress, and maybe you don't even realize it. So I think it's important that you look at that. Would you say that you have been spinning your wheels in here, but not necessarily in physical? That's what it looks like. You're stressing yourself out emotionally. You're trying really hard to keep a lot of balls floating in the air, and that's a lot of work. It doesn't look like you've had as much physical work as you've had mental work, or too much going on in the mind, too many things that are expected of you, or too many circumstances you're trying to keep going. Now, I'm not saying that you're not working or not being physical. Still, the stress is coming from the mental health, or the mental mind, okay? Changes are coming, and these are changes that you've been needing to come. Yes, you've had a lot of changes already, but the changes I'm seeing are coming to fix the changes that you've actually tried to put into place, but aren't properly organized. I think a lot of good conversation with people that you love and care for are going to be really helpful. And I'm being told to, take some good time to reflect, take time to think things through. And as far as money making, it looks like you're going to be dependent on others financially for a little while. But finances, they're going to improve. But you need to be careful of your spending, and you need to be careful of